What's up everyone, TerraQuake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Y walkthrough. In the last episode, we made our way through Route 5 after finishing up Lumio City and all the stuff that was in there. For now, at least, of course, a whole section of Lumio still isn't even open to us yet. But anyways, after going through Route 5, we have made it to Camfreer Town. Now, I did briefly stop by here just to heal up my Pokemon in the last episode, but now it's time to check it out for real. So there's actually a surprising amount of items to get on or inside of this town, even though it's not too big. But talk to this guy right outside the Pokemon Center, and he will give you an Ultra Ball. And then you can head on south of here and find a star piece at the end of this little hidden path overlooking the river. Isn't that beautiful? But yeah, next up we're going to go to the fountain that I would assume is in the middle of town, if it's a fountain after all, and talk to this lady. She'll give us a berry juice. There's a couple of hidden items scattered around here as well, but next I want to check out this building. And if this is the right one, there should... Okay, never mind. We're not checking out that building just yet. There may be something to do in there, and yeah, okay, we can't go that way just yet. You'll see why in a second, but... Is it... Ooh, I almost skipped that item. Right here in between these ledges is an X attack. But where is it? Where is it? There's one house that I want to check out because, well, you get more free stuff for it. And it's got to be this one right here then, right? Right? Let's see. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, you can talk to this guy right here, and his name is Cassius, and he actually runs the PC storage system for Kalos, so he can tell you all about it. And now when you go into the PC, it'll say like Cassius's PC or whatever. This lady will give you the TM for Thief, and I don't think this third person is really as important. But yeah, it's pretty cool because Cassius said he referred to Bill from the Kanto region, so that is very neat. And I guess I will check out this house. I'm not sure if anything's in here for sure, but hey, might as well talk to him. Show me a rock type. Oh yeah, this guy will give you a different type of berry depending on if you have the typing of Pokemon that he asks to see. Unfortunately, I do not have a rock type, but that typing will change every day, so you do have the ability to get one. And right there, we get a sweetheart from this lady. And the last building to check out is the little hotel. This is the first one of these types of things that we've come across in the region. You'll see a ton of hotels, really in like most cities from here on out. And usually you can find at least a couple of items, so it's all just a matter of sort of talking around. I think this guy has something. Yep, a full heal for us. And then we will check out the upstairs, the second floor. Pretty small hotel. I mean, you only got one floor in here. I think there's like 3 rooms per floor or something. But there is one more item we can grab, and I guess it's going to be in the final room. Or, well, we'll meet this guy again. Yeah, if you remember this guy, we saw him when we were leaving Lumio City, and he talked about O-Powers. And you'll find him most of the time in these buildings, and he will give you more O-Powers. Again, I talked about in the last episode, I'm not 100% sure what these things do, but, you know, I've never really gone out of my way to use them, but I guess I can show them off, or at least show off where you can get more O-Powers. And yeah, I guess there wasn't an item up there. So the only other building to check out is the one where you need to go. You need to head over here to the Shabano Castle. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm pretty sure Shauna is in here waiting for us. Yep, she is. And yeah, apparently this is like the big tourist building here in Camfreer Town, and you do need to come in here to progress. That's why that guy was blocking us from going west earlier on. And now here he is. So he's talking about that something is blocking the path on Route 7, and then that's actually going to end up being a Snorlax. So you'll want to check that out in just a second. But first, I know there's one thing we can grab upstairs. So let's see. Also, yeah, it's right here. It's just an escape rope. Also, back in the hotel, if you're playing on a Tuesday, there will be an extra tourist in there who will give you a shock ribbon. So that's kind of cool. Might as well grab that if you are playing on a Tuesday. I guess this is like the king's bedroom right here or something, but there's nothing in there. I mean, come on, how does the king not have anything in here, man? Like, what are we doing? So let's just head on downstairs and move on to Route 7. So as I said, a Snorlax is going to be blocking the path, and we're going to need the Pokeflute to get it out of the way. Unfortunately, though, we don't have the Pokeflute on us right now, so where in the world are we supposed to get it? Well, we'll find out in a bit. First, I want to check out the berry fields, and you can come down here and talk to these guys, and Look, I'm just here to steal the berries that you have already grown. I'm not going to actually take care of this place. I mean, you can say yes and start planting berries and watering them and, you know, growing more. I mean, it's typical, like, you know, from your Hoenn games or Sinnoh games. And, yeah, they're kind of going to give you the Sprinkleotad, which will help you water the berries. And, I mean, you can take care of them all you want, but I'm just here to grab some that I believe are already grown. Let's see. Looks like we got a well over there. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty big place. Got another item right here. Miracle Seed. That's worth it. I mean, I don't really have a grass type right now, but not too shabby, not too shabby. Anything on the other corner? No. Okay, I guess there's not any berries here then. I thought there was. No, I don't want any questions. Do you give me a berry maybe? Is that what I saw? Nope. Okay, well, I guess you do have to, you can't just be cheap and not grow any berries. To get berries, you do actually have to grow them, so that kind of sucks. Anyways, time to move further west, and we will come across the little bridge that, look at that thing. Look at that Snorlax just sitting there, not a care in the world. You know, we gotta adapt to Snorlax's vibes, man. He don't care about nothing. But yeah, you're gonna learn that you need the Poke Flute in order to wake this thing up. However, it is over in the Parfume Palace, or, you know, hopefully Parfum Palace, however you say it. And that is just beyond Route 6. So we're going to have to head over there and retrieve it. First, let's pick up the heal ball right there, and then we'll get going. Actually, I do need to heal up because I don't think I've healed up since finishing off Route 5. But yeah, Route 6 is a pretty straight shot route. It's right up that way. We'll get to it in just a second. But there are two kind of separate paths, or like diverging paths that you can take to fight some trainers. So we're not actually going to cover the palace in this episode. We'll do that next time. We'll probably do that and Route 7. Today we're just going to obviously be checking out Camp Freer Town, which we already did. And then we will fight all the trainers on Route 6. So let's get back over there. Yeah, this little section of the game can be kind of confusing if you're not really reading dialogue. So hey, just make sure you're paying attention, all right? And, you know, checking out what there all is to offer. So I don't think this guy fights us. You can see that right here. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. There's all this grass. You can see a TM over there, but you won't be able to access these separate areas until you get through the main little portion. That's this kind of straight path. Right, there's an X special attack, though, and yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you're under this cool little overhang of trees, which is nice. Some Pokemon you can find on this route include Oddish, Sentret, Esper, Nincada, Honedge, and Kecleon. I really came close to using a Honedge on my team. If you know me, Steel's my favorite typing. I think Aegislash is sick. Unfortunately, I did end up cutting it. Also, Esper, I've never used one before. It eventually becomes a Meowstic, so that's kind of cool. But other than that, I'm just going to be focusing on all of the trainers. I'm not catching any new Pokemon. I think I've already said it, but my next team member won't be until after the second gym. So go ahead and start throwing some predictions down in the comments if you'd like. But yeah, we're just going to be battling all of the trainers. So, you know, first part of this episode, and oh my gosh, Zigzagoon's on the team now because I think I had to teach it Cut, and now it's getting levels since the EXP share is on. That's great. But yeah, the first part of this episode, we got a lot of items, explored some places, and now it's just going to be a battle-heavy second half of the video. I was trying to think about doing the palace in this episode, but I think that'd run on for just a bit too long, and it's fine. I think I can still squeeze it in with Route 7 in the next video. So anyways, yeah, man, I should have, like, deposited Zigzagoon, but whatever. It ain't that big of a deal. Flabebe's kind of cooking right now, can't lie. Cannot lie. Let's try Razor Leaf. I think we got that in the last episode, did we not? So, it's not Stab. Okay, yeah, maybe Fairy Wind was going to do more. I was just curious. I mean, it was super effective after all. Let's see. They might do around the same. I mean, Psyduck is kind of a bulky man. And, okay, yeah, it did do a little more. Hey, hope you guys are all having a good start to your summer. Look, I know the actual date for going from spring to summer, I don't think has happened yet, at least at the time this video goes up. Isn't that like late May or something like that? But for me, summer ends, or summer starts anytime the school year ends. And when this video goes up, it'll be about like a week since I've been out of school. So, yeah, also I think I'm going to heal up real quick. But yeah, so for me, hope you guys are having a good summer so far. I'm doing some pretty exciting stuff this summer, so that is very neat and very cool. But let's go ahead and take on this other tourist. It's worth noting that the 2 areas to the left and right with all the tall grass are completely optional, but you know me, I'm going to check out the optional areas, man. I can't leave them behind. Let's just keep on going for Fairy Wind. Would love to do an honor battle with my Zigzagoon, but no, I'm not, because it's only level 6, and I would definitely lose. Also, I just got reminded that it's a shiny Zigzagoon. Yeah, if y'all never saw episode 1 of this series, we literally ran into a full odds shiny Zigzagoon, which is just incredible. I mean, I think it was our first encounter. Was it our first encounter after getting Pokeballs or before? I mean, either way, we caught it, so it was pretty cool because I bought Pokeballs before I went to the first route. And does Fairy... Okay, no, Fairy doesn't resist Fairy. I wasn't too sure on that one, not gonna lie, but we're all good. Rollops, you can double team all you want. I don't care. Okay, hey, just, yeah, go for Confusion. And don't do double team, because I don't want to... Alright, really? Flabébé, we gotta lock in, okay? I mean, it's beautiful weather outside. Look at this. Sun is shining down through the trees. How are you missing? It's not foggy or anything. I mean, what are we doing? Alright, speaking of fog, thank goodness that was, you know, that whole concept stayed specific to Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I mean, no one, dude, I haven't met one soul on this planet that enjoyed the fog routes in those games. I mean, come on, bro. What were we thinking, Game Freak? What were we thinking with that? Alright, yeah, I gotta send out Frogadier here, who almost got the one-hit KO. That's unfortunate. And yeah, I just realized Flabébé is only level 16 compared to 19 and 20 with our boy Kermit and Litleo. So, gonna continue keeping Flabébé in the front. Hopefully, I still have a decent amount of healing items. Didn't really check that before I started, but whatever. And, yeah, Frogadier's almost level 20 as well. Alright, so let me heal up that poison, and then we will get a move on. And, yeah, also, Shauna will be joining you, so you'll kind of be doing this whole little mission here with Shauna. She'll join you in just a second. Also, if you're running next to, like, the bushes over here, there's a chance of Pokemon jumping out at you. I'm pretty sure it's, like, 100% Venipedes every time. So, let's see. I don't think any of the people out here are trainers. Yeah, this lady will give you an Oranberry, and I can see barely an item all the way up here in this top left corner. But this is a pretty cool view. I mean, you can see how big this palace is. There's going to be a bunch of different rooms and areas to check out. There's a big courtyard area behind it. So I'm going to avoid going towards the gate for now because that'll activate the whole cutscene. Again, we'll do that in the next episode. Or maybe I'll just do it at the very end of today's video. I don't know. I do not know, but let's start by checking out the left side of this whole little Route 6 place. So yeah, you can take this little path down, and that'll take you back down to where all of this tall grass is. Alright, not gonna lie, that was a tough double battle with those 2 Furfroos right there. Also, there's some little kind of like diverging paths that you can barely see in the grass, so sometimes it's hard to work your way around here. But yeah, those Furfroos were kind of tough. If you remember, you can find that Pokemon back on Route 5. I think this was our first time seeing it in an actual battle, though, and Flabébé freaking died, so that sucked. And I don't have revives on me, so I had to go back to the Pokemon Center. But it is all good. Fitzgerald's almost up to level 17 anyways. And we'll just continue making our way through here. I'm going to do my best to just avoid the tall grass. And look at that. There's just people, I mean, out of nowhere. This grass is so tall, even like the, you know, it's not just youngsters or preschoolers hiding in here. I mean, every trainer just gets engulfed by this grass. Alright, Esper, you saw it in that wild battle there, but here it is in a trainer battle. So, yeah, it's a Psychic type Mon, you know, eventually becomes Meowstic. It looks different depending on the gender, and I want to say it learns a couple of different moves depending on the gender, too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that was this Pokemon's little gimmick. And, luckily, all it has right now is, like, Covet. Yeah, I ain't afraid of that. Let's be real. Be for real here. Okay, be for real. And we're going to get to level 17. Nice. If we can just slowly but surely get caught up with the rest of the team, that'll be great. Zigzagoon's still getting levels. It actually learned Headbutt in the last battle. So, yeah, I guess, hey, our shiny Zigzagoon is, like, kind of, sort of on the team. I think I saw a couple of comments on the first episode saying, like, I should use it, but I already have my full team of 6 decided, but hey, right now, technically it's gaining experience. I mean, while I don't have a full team of 6, it'll just be used for like HMs and maybe like death fodder as well. So it's gonna get some action probably in or outside of battles. And luckily we take these confusions pretty well, but being paralyzed sucks, doesn't it, Butterfree? Just had to be a loser and paralyze me, huh? Nah, it'll be fine. As long as we break through on this turn, Fitzgerald. As long as we break through on this turn. Yo, we're confused too. You can't even make this up. Oh my. Alright, Fitzgerald. Let me pop a super potion. Luckily, I've got 6 of these things. Yo, this is like the team member that I'm having to babysit on my team. He just can't fend for himself. Just kidding. I shouldn't talk bad about my team members. Eventually, this thing's going to be a freaking awesome Florges with, like, Moonblast and stuff. So, Flebebe's going to get there, alright? It's a process. It's a little bit of a process. Might not be the best fairy type out there, but we're going to get there, alright? Trust. Trust the process. Come on. Man, it's going to take a lot of trust, isn't it, Flebebe? Going to take a lot, isn't it? Alright, come on. Just break through right here. Break through right here. It's been 3 turns. Yeah, there you go. See, I knew Flebebe had it in him. Down goes Butterfree, and we can move on along. Kermit gets to level 21 though, so that's cool. It sucks having the EXP share on when I'm trying to, you know, catch a team member up with the rest of my team, because then the rest of my team members are still getting experience. All right, time to move on down though. I don't think it matters which ledge you hop over, but I guess this one will take us to an awakening. So I'll always take those, especially early on in the game when you don't have like the most money in the world. And there may be a trainer on this little path. I'm looking for a youngster next, and looks like there's not. All right, hey youngster, where are you? You know, this route just makes it kind of annoying how like hard it is to find these trainers. And Oddish, yo, Oddish has like a whole camouflage thing going on this route, I guess, because I mean, look at its leaves on the top of its head. Alright, what is going to be... Ooh, we're in the grass. No, Route 6 might be my least favorite route ever. Hey, but I did get to see Honedge. There's my boy. There's my boy, Honedge. He's cool. He's pretty dope. Yeah, I didn't mean to be in the grass. Sometimes it can just be weird, but this is who I was looking for. That dude had a Scraggy and Venipede, so nothing too difficult. And now we want to get back over to that main path. Also, I sprayed a super repel, so I don't know why I'm not running through the grass. It's the only super repel I had, but I don't know. I'm not sure why I waited to use it up until now, but whatever. And as you can tell, this will loop back around to the beginning of the route. But first, we got to take down this backpacker. Just a puny little Bunnelby. I'm not really worried at all. Gonna give this thing a couple of fairy wins, and then we have 4 more trainers over on the other side. Originally, I was gonna try to do the palace in this episode, but now that I've already seen for how long this video has gone on for, I'm kind of glad I decided against it, because this would have been like a 30+ minute episode if I did that. And you're gonna choose to never attack me. Thank you, Bunnelby. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. We need to bring peace to the Pokemon world. No more battles. Just kidding, that would completely ruin Pokemon. I mean, you know, what are Pokemon used for other than battles, am I right? Nah, they've got plenty of uses in the Pokemon world, don't they? Alright, level 18 for Flabébé, that's nice. Wait, what did I just find? A power herb or something? I didn't even see what that dialogue said, but hey, I'll take it. So here we are back at the beginning, and I don't think there was anything through that grass. Hopefully there wasn't. But now it's time to check out the right side, which you can kind of see through the trees over there. And similar to the left side, you're just going to want to get back to the main palace area and then head down this little section here. And we've got more people waiting on us. Hopefully, I can just run around here as much as I can with my super repel on, so I don't got to worry about running into any wild Pokemon. I like how when we... And it already ran out. Perfect. As I was saying, when we picked up that item, you could like see my hat just poking through the grass. That's kind of funny. Okay, Fletchling, what you got? What you got? What moves are you bringing to the field? Probably not much. Probably Ember. Luckily, you're not part Fire yet, so that is greatly appreciated. You probably got Peck, maybe. Agility, not too worried about that. And let's go ahead and hit you with 2 more Fairy Winds, and that'll do the trick. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, next episode, I'm gonna go through the Parfum Palace. Look, man, I'm not French, okay? I don't know. And then also do Route 7, which is, you know, we'll actually be able to check out all of it once we get the Snorlax out of the way. And that's a somewhat long route. It's kind of just a straight shot to the next cave that's beyond it. But there's a good amount of trainers. And you actually have a, what is it? Don't you team up with Serena over there? So yeah, the whole gang will get back together over on that route because, you know, you can't go like more than 2 routes without having like Shauna and Serena all come back up to you. Somehow there wasn't an item or like a hidden item over on that part, but that's okay. I don't need it. Let's go ahead and take on another tourist over here. I think this is a brand new trainer class to X and Y, which makes sense. I mean, this region's based off of France after all, so it's like the perfect area to show them off, you know, introduce a new trainer class. And yeah, as I was saying, the you know, Serena, Shauna, Tierna, all of them, they can't leave you alone for more than 2 routes because after Route 7, oh, don't worry, you'll see Serena again in like the next town over. So, you know, that's where that's one of the bigger complaints about this game is with oh no, Volbeat. Okay. And a couple of battles later, and Fitzgerald the Flabebe is going to evolve. I didn't know it was level 19 when we got Floette. I thought it was in like the 20s, but like, okay, let's go. So yeah, we're going to be getting Floette here. And I went ahead and took down the Volbeat guy and the lady that was kind of across from him, who had an Illumise, because I could only assume that she was also trying to go for Moonlight and all that junk. But yeah, there's Floette. Honestly, I've always thought there's just not too much of a difference between Flabebe and Floette. I guess Floette's now like holding the flower instead of kind of sitting on it or whatever. But hey, I'll take it. We got our second evolution of the series. Alright, so I see an item through this grass, and then there's one more youngster that we need to find. We need to track him down somehow. He's probably towards the very end. And you're level 19. We're going to throw Kermit to the front. Even though, you know, Floette's still a little behind, but that's fine. And here's the youngster. Yeah, eventually you're going to come across him. But yeah, those freaking, I mean, Volbeat was going for Moonlight and then Confuse Ray and then Illumise. I don't even know what it was trying to do, but eventually I just sent out Litleo and had to burn those stupid bugs to death because I was not dealing with all that RNG, man. Not again. Not again. Here's a Krogunk, though. Not going to be able to take that Water Pulse. That's tough. And then I think this kid also has a Beedrill. And looks like Kermit will get to level 22. See, man, with the EXP share on, you just level up like twice as fast than you would without it on. And, I mean, I talked about it a couple videos ago when I first got the EXP share. I'm going to keep it on for now. And if I really start to see my Pokemon get over-leveled, like if we're, you know, a few levels above the next gym leader, then I'll probably turn it off for a bit. And then, hey, maybe later on I'll turn it back on. I'm probably just going to be flipping it on and off throughout the series. I'd say when I'm training up a Pokemon, like right when I catch a new team member, I'll probably have it on. Because that'll be like the easiest thing to do. So other than that, maybe I'll turn it off. And yeah, since we're still training up Flabebe to get caught up with the team, I'll keep it on for probably like the next episode. Alright, get me through the rest of this grass. Oh my gosh, I'm lost, man. I'm lost. Am I going backwards? No, we're fine, we're fine. We just gotta go this way. And there's a TM over there. What is it gonna be? Venoshock. Hey, not bad. I mean, I don't have a poison type, but I guess it's worth it coming all this way. And that will do it for part... This is 6, right? Yo, we're not even like 10 episodes into the series and I'm already getting confused. Next episode, we'll check out the Parfum Palace, get our hands on the Pokeflute, and then make our way through Route 7. For now, though, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces.